Part 5. Monsters. Sable, that guy is back. Allie leaned close and pitched her voice above the clamor of the bar. Sable glanced up from the line of shot glasses she was filling. Her eyes caught on him instantly, the same nerdy-looking man who'd been in there exactly a week ago. She shook her head, but the thoughts clung like burrs. "Fuck," she whispered. "Is that the guy that threatened you?" Allie asked, pretending to fuss with bottles behind the counter. "Sort of," Sable muttered, stacking shot glasses onto the tray. "Sort of?" Robert walked up, eyes narrowing as he tracked the man's approach. "Sable, is that the guy?" "Yeah," Sable interrupted. "You want me to call the cops?" he asked. "For what?" "He said I stole his heart and he wants it back." Allie frowned. "Did he threaten you?" Sable forced a shrug, but her shoulders just sagged. Allie grabbed her hand and tugged her through the kitchen, past the smell of grease and beer, into the cramped office. Bill was slouched in a chair watching the game when they rushed in. "Girls?" he said, distracted. "Bill, Sabe's stalker is here," Allie said tightly. Bill snapped upright. "I'll take care of it with Rob." He was out the door before the words finished leaving his mouth. Allie sat Sable down, worry etched across her face. "Sabe, I've never seen anyone get to you like this." Sable sighed. She'd told the staff he was just a creep. She 86'd, but not the details, because the details made her sound crazy. They made her feel crazy. "What happened?" Allie pressed. Sable rubbed her face, then gave in. "The first night, he told me I stole his heart, demanded I give it back, or let him take me out. Like, on a date, I guess. I told him to order a drink or leave. He just left." "And then what happened?" "He came back, said the same shit. Wouldn't order at first, just rattled off some weird poetry." Her hands trembled as she spoke. "He finally ordered a beer. He sat down at the end of the bar, staring at me the whole time he drank it. Took him half an hour. Then he said I'd get 3 of the best days of my life and 3 of the worst. Then he'd return, and I'd have to choose him or live the worst days of my life over and over again." Allie's stomach sank. "And?" Tears welled in Sable's eyes. "I had the best 3 days of my life, and then the worst. And now he's back." The kitchen door creaked. A smooth, lilting voice slipped through. "What I said was, you took my heart, and I'll have it back. 3 days for you to see how wonderful life could be if you were mine. 3 more before I return for my heart or your soul. You made me want you, against my will, Sable, so I'll claim what's mine on the 7th night." The man leaned in the doorway, well-dressed, hands in his pockets, smile sharp as glass. "Sable so sweet," he crooned. "What will your choice be?" "Get the fuck out, psycho," Allie shouted, shoving him with all of her might. He didn't budge. His eyes never left Sable, tears streaking down her face as she pressed herself into the corner. "Take your heart and go," she cried. "I don't want it. I never did." He tilted his head. "Given or taken, it matters not. You have it, and I want it back." "You heard her," Allie snapped, standing in the way. "Leave." His eyes flicked to Allie, face hardening. Every hair on her body rose. The menace in that look forced her to take a step back, and then another. "Sweet Sable," he said softly, "I'd hoped for brighter news. I'll leave you with my regrets about your life, and the life you'll never know." He turned and walked out casually, slipping through the back door into an alley. Bill and Robert rushed in, maybe a second later. Robert pushed onward through the back door into the alley. "He's gone," Robert called. The video cut out. Marks leaned back, eyes flicking from Rose to Bill. "That's the last time you saw her, then?" Bill nodded grimly. "Last time anyone did. Allie was supposed to take her home, but she called me in the morning, confused. Couldn't remember anything after she came in for her shift. Asked me to pull the tapes. Thought someone had roofied her. She didn't even remember Sable being here." "You checked all the footage?" Marks asked. "Every second, every tape. Twice. Nothing. No spiked drinks. Nothing I could prove anyway." Mark's face tightened. "FBI seems like big guns for a missing girl," Bill bristled. "Try 23, Mark said flatly. Bill's face strained. 23 missing girls? Locals? "No." Marks slipped a card onto the desk. "If you think of anything else, call. It's important." Outside in the alley, Rose glanced at Marks. Marks looked back. "Count to 10 for me." She frowned, but obeyed. 1, 2... Marks sprinted down the alley, rounding the corner. Rose reached 15 just as he turned onto the street. As he was returning, Rose called out, "15 seconds at least." That's a fast sprint for a man who looked casual in every frame of the video we watched. Mark shoved his hands into his pockets, scanning the shadows. Did you see anything I missed? I can't read auras off of video, Rose said quietly. He nodded. They walked towards the rental car. Kyle? Rose asked. Yeah, Rose. Are we going to catch this guy? Her voice cracked, almost as desperate as Sable's had been in the video. Marks exhaled. We're going to try.